All right, everyone. Good day, wherever you are watching me from. I am Chaplain Benga Olukosi, and I want us to have this conversation. All right, and this broadcast is about why Nigeria must embrace professional multi-faith institutional chaplaincy. Why Nigeria must embrace multi-faith institutional chaplaincy. That is the conversation we're having on this broadcast now, because Nigeria is deeply a spiritual nation, a nation of faith, a nation of people, a nation of people carrying invisible emotional burdens that you cannot see, and they are of different categories. Every day across our institutions in Nigeria, people battle grief, stress, trauma, fear, loneliness, depression, loss, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. Yet, many suffer silently. And this is not because help does not exist, but because professionals' spiritual and emotional care systems are still largely absent, right? So this is where multi-faith institutional chaplaincy becomes essential, right? And what is multi-faith institutional chaplaincy? It is the professional system of providing emotional, spiritual, psychological, and human-centered care to people within institutions. All right, that should be within institutions, regardless of their religion, regardless of their tribe, background, or beliefs. All right, it is not religious conversion, it is not denominational competition, and it is never preaching at vulnerable people. You don't just jump at people and start preaching. You don't force prayers on people. You don't appear to be a counselor and you start forcing counseling on people. That is not professional chaplaincy. It is professional caregiving. It is professional caregiving. A professional chaplain is trained to do what? Listen without judgment. Should be able to support people during crisis. You must be able to provide emotional stabilization, respect all faith and beliefs. You must be able to preserve human dignity, support institutional well-being, and promote peace and coexistence. That is true chaplaincy. Chaplaincy is all about presence. Chaplaincy is compassion. Chaplaincy is professional care, right? And it is time for Nigeria to have a body that is regulated, that is organized to provide this kind of professional service. So, and you ask me why Nigeria needs multi-faith chaplaincy right now? Because Nigeria is experiencing rising emotional pressure across every sector. Look at what is happening in your state right now. Nigeria is experiencing the rising emotional pressure across every sector. There is unrest in Nigeria. Our hospitals need structured emotional care systems. Our schools need safe support system for students and for teachers. Not just students alone, but for all teachers also. What about our security agencies? They need trauma-informed caregivers because they go through pressures too. Our correctional centers, they need rehabilitation support. And our workplaces need wellness and human care structures. Our society needs bridge builders. It is time, Nigeria, to have a structured multi-faith institutional chaplaincy. And it will help to respond to the human side of leadership. That's what multi-faith chaplaincy helps to achieve. It will help institutions to respond to human side of leadership. Every leader that you see up there Every CEO, every HR directors, every employees, no matter their department, they are going through something. They are experiencing internal emotional breakdown, and somebody must be commissioned to be there for them, to stand in such situations. You should be able to have an office created for a chaplain where you walk into to just pour out your mind, to just express yourself, what you are going through. Because it is believed that a problem shared is half solved. See, behind every uniform, behind every title, behind every office, every student ID, there is a human being. And humans need care. Humans need care. See, there is danger when a nation ignores professional chaplaincy. And what is that danger? When institutions ignore emotional and spiritual well-being, the consequences become visible. You have burnout, and it will increase. Burnout will increase. Conflict will rise, and trauma will be there. Untreated. Trauma will remain untreated. Morale will drop. Productivity will suffer. Mental health will decline. Human dignity will be weakened. These are dangers of not having professional multi-faith chaplaincy in Nigeria. Nigeria cannot build strong institutions while neglecting the emotional well-being of its people. It's not possible. You cannot build, because these people going through something, going through trouble moments, going through trauma, they cannot be at their best and produce the result that you desire. See, the welfare that leaders of any country deserve to give our citizens will not be complete without professional multi-faith chaplaincy. Will not be complete. If you care for Nigeria enough, then we are saying that embrace professional chaplaincy, especially the multi-faith, because Nigeria is a multi-religious country. Strong institutions are built by emotionally healthy people, emotionally stable people. People must be stable before they can produce desired results. So what makes multi-faith chaplaincy different? Let me break down. Because all we've been hearing is chaplaincy. But what I am proposing is multi-faith chaplaincy. And what makes it different? Okay, it's different because it will respect diversity. Multi-faith chaplaincy respects diversity, and it recognizes that Nigeria is multi-religious and multicultural. That is the true state of this country, and it creates safe environment where people receive care without discrimination, without tribal bias, without tribal selective. Okay, so we need to treat everybody equally, respect dignity of people. They deserve to be treated equally. Everybody have rights to care. That's what professional multi-faith chaplaincy is saying. Okay, and because it does not force beliefs, professional multi-faith chaplaincy does not force beliefs. A professional multi-faith chaplain does not force his or her own belief on the person he's rendering care service to. Okay, whether you can be a Muslim chaplain, you can be a Christian chaplain, you can be an African traditional religious practitioner and still be a chaplain. But on no account will you force your belief on the person that you are rendering care to. You must respect his religion. You must respect that. That's what professional multi-faith chaplaincy is all about. Okay, it does not force beliefs. So what does it do? These chaplains, they serve with empathy, they support with dignity, they care with professionalism. So, and by the time we have this in place, you will see that we will be able to have peaceful coexistence. Institutional trust will increase, human relations will increase, national unity will increase, and there will be emotional resilience. All right? This is true chaplaincy. If you go to the historical background of chaplaincy, this is true chaplaincy. And our role at GL26 Multifaith Chaplaincy, all right, our role is to train, to equip people. This is why we exist. We want to build a new generation of professionally trained institutional chaplains for Nigeria. Professionally trained institutional chaplains for Nigeria. It has been existing, but now we want to retrain them. It is time to learn, unlearn, and relearn. That's what we are saying. We are redefining our chaplaincy beyond religious titles. Okay, we are raising caregivers because Nigerians need care at this time. It is time. The best time to receive care is now. So professionals are trained in institutional caregiving, crisis response, ethical chaplaincy practice, emotional intelligence, trauma-informed support, human dignity preservation, multi-faith engagement, professional presence. There's what we call professional presence, right? You are present around people professionally. You don't just stand by people. You stand professionally. There's a way to do that, and that's the training we are giving Nigerians. All right. If you say somebody is there, he's truly there. It's not costing you pain for standing by you, for being present around you. Anywhere people suffer, a chaplain must show up, must be there. And it's not just showing up there, it's showing up professionally to give trained presence. All right? You are called upon when you are needed. You don't just jump on people. You are not quick to say, let us pray. You are not quick to say, I want to cancel you. That thing that you are going through is because of this, because of that. This is what you must do. You are not doing that. You are standing by people wherever they suffer. And we believe Nigeria deserves chaplains like this. We believe these are the kind of chaplains that Nigeria needs at the moment. They are professional, they are competent, they are ethical, they respect boundaries, they are emotionally intelligent and institutionally relevant and nationally impactful. All right. So their presence will contribute a lot to Nigeria as a country. And multi-faith institutional chaplaincy belongs everywhere people exist. These are our institutions. Everywhere people exist, multi-faith institutional chaplaincy belongs there. Okay? And take, for instance, in our banking sector, banks have different employees from different religious backgrounds. Okay? And as a professional chaplain, you must be able to attend and handle each and every one of them without considering where they are coming from. You are trained to be able to attend them, regardless of their religious affiliations. If you come across an atheist who is in Nigeria, you must be able to render care we are talking about. If you come across a Christian and you are a Muslim chaplain, you should be able to provide the presence we are talking about. If you are a Christian and you come across a Muslim patient, you should be able to render this care without making him feel that you are not part of it. Okay, you are not going to be sounding judgmental. You are not going to say that, oh, it's in a wrong religion. No, your religion is not superior to his. That's what we are saying. Multi-faith institutional chaplaincy belongs everywhere people exist. Hospitals, schools, corporations, government institutions, airports, emergency services, security agencies, correctional systems, humanitarian operations. Chaplains must be present in these places mentioned, and every institution needs structured human care system. Structured human care system is structured. You know, a chaplain is hired by that organization and is under the payroll of that organization. It's not superior to them. You are not going to go there and say you are a bishop or you are a pastor, you are a reverend, or you are an alaji, or you are an imam, so the employees must respect your title. No, leave your title at your church or at your mosque. You have been hired to provide care for employees of the company that hires you, and you should be able to do that professionally. Nigeria must begin to build professional chaplains intentionally, and this is what we are doing at GL26. All right, so we are calling everyone to national consciousness. We must start to become conscious of this fact that the future of Nigeria will not only depend on infrastructures, it will depend on how well we treat and care for people. We must come to that point where we treat people well and care for people well. Humans are not animals. Even animals deserve care. All right? So professional chaplaincy is no longer optional for Nigeria. It is a national necessity. The time is now. The world is evolving, institutions are evolving, human needs are evolving. So Nigeria too must evolve. This is the time to embrace multi-faith institutional chaplaincy. This is the time to professionalize caregiving. This is the time to build emotionally healthier institutions. That's what we are saying. So join the movement. I'm inviting you, become part of the future of professional caregiving in Nigeria. Join us and train. If you have trained before, come and retrain. If you have learned anything around chaplaincy before, come to us and relearn, unlearn and relearn. Okay, come and train with us, come and learn with us, come and serve. All right, and you will be able to achieve that. You become professional, you become sound, and you'll be able to render this care for. Thank you so much for what. Expecting you all in my DMs. Clearly, and be professionally trained. Thank you.